Oh, guess what? The red light on. So y'all know what that means, right? That means I'm live, y'all. Y'all ain't seen me in a minute. A minute. Y'all been watching my TikToks. I know y'all have. If y'all got TikTok and we ain't friends on TikTok, then we ain't friends at all. Man, that group messages joking this morning. Y'all be liking y'all group messages when y'all be getting. Be like the phone never stop. You be thinking it's money, but then you be like, nah, just somebody talking. Just somebody saying good morning. How y'all been doing? Look, I ain't gonna hold y'all long today. I always say I ain't gonna hold y'all long, and then I might hold y'all long, but nah, give me about 5 or 10 minutes. We got some really important news. I don't even know if I can call it news. So guess what? Y'all know I always talk about your credit card utilization, and there's a lot of people that don't have a high enough score to get a credit card. So I always encourage them to go get a secure card, right? So my company partnered with one of the top secure card companies in the US of A. And the crazy part about it is I wasn't paying attention and didn't even notice that we partnered them. So when I hear everybody talk about it, I didn't do my due diligence. But guess what? I'm finna talk about it now. Finna talk about it now. Hey, listen. I can't never get my green screen correct. So if y'all see like a little whatever in my head, then understand it ain't me. I need to buy a light. Who gonna help me buy a light? But all right, I ain't finna go down that rabbit hole. Let's talk about this Sable Card, you guys. All right, so I used to hate having to refer people to secure cards that didn't give your money back. Because to me, I was like, that was kind of like a loss, even though it really wasn't, because you got a credit card, but then it still was a loss because you're probably going to graduate from that secure card to better. You know, we like to get better and better when we improve our credit and rebuild our credit. So guess what? Sable is now challenging all the top secure credit card companies. So I used to always want to recommend Bank of America because Bank of America give you your money back. So if you give Bank of America, so let's talk about a secure card real quick. So what is a secured credit card? A secured credit card is when you give the bank the money, the deposit, and they in turn give you a credit card for that amount. So the benefit of a secure card is a lot of us don't have a high enough credit score to get a regular credit card. So you have to start rebuilding your credit score up, and you have to start rebuilding your credit. Well, how are you gonna start rebuilding your credit if you can't even get a credit card, which is one of the number one things is worth 35%. I mean, it's worth 30% on your credit file. So, you know, it's kind of like hustling backwards, right? So we always say, you know, open up a secure card, open up a secure card. Now the catch-22 is you open up a secure card, you give them $300, and now you got a $300 limit. But a lot of people used to complain because they'd be like, well, it's just like I gave you $300, but then when I charge up $300, that's really like me spending $600, you know, which essence it is, but you got a card, and that card is going to help you build your credit. Now, no more guessing games, you guys. We partner with Sable, and Sable is going to be one of the companies that give you your deposit back. And that's the main reason I used to love referring Bank of America, only because if you give Bank of America $300, they're going to give you a check for $300 once you make consecutive on-time payments. They're going to give your money back, but they're going to open up that line of credit for that same amount. So they don't close the card. They just give you an unsecured card. They just graduate you from secured to unsecured. And that's major because a lot of y'all want y'all money back. So think about this right now. If you're sitting somewhere with like a 600 credit score and you're like, I'm kind of stuck in that area, there's one or two things that are happening. This is for the people that say, I don't have a lot of negative items on my credit file. Okay, that exists. So the people that don't have a lot of negative items on their credit file and they're in the rebuild stage, and you're just like, why am I stuck to 600? Why am I stuck at 624? Why am I just stuck? There's one or two things going wrong. Now, it's both of them got to deal with your credit utilization. Either you got credit cards and they maxed out because you went holiday shopping, or you don't got no credit cards at all. It's one of two things when you get in that stuck realm, because it's hard for somebody to tell me, oh, I only got one negative item, but I got a 595. I only got one negative item, but I got a 620. Nah, there's something else wrong with that. You might only got one negative item, but you don't got no credit. And if you do got credit, you got 4 or 5 cards and they maxed out. So as soon as you pay that below the 30%, I recommend below the 20%. If you can pay them all the way off, I recommend that too. But once you do that, let's say if you got 3, 4, 5 cards and you sit in the 600s and you don't know why you stuck right there. You stuck right there because you maxed out. Once you make that payment, you'll probably jump up to 750, 775, all that good stuff. The reverse of that is if you don't have any established credit, then you have to build it up. So how can you build it up if you're in the 600s, but nobody wants to give you a unsecured credit card? Well, then you have to go to secured credit card route. So we're finna look at the secured credit card. Sable for the win, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Sable for the win. All right. All right. Hey, Miss Duncan. Hey, girl, what you doing? So let me go ahead and share my screen real quick so I can show you guys the benefits of the Sable card. I'm going to get so big one of these days, I'm going to have somebody do this for me. All right. So look, I'm finna run down this bad boy like it's a slide. Like I'm in school and this is one of them, this is like a Microsoft Excel, or not Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint. Like this is like PowerPoint. I'm finna run down this bad boy to PowerPoint. All right. So this is what happens. Give me a call. I'm probably gonna repost my link. I'm gonna put my link probably to this video. Hopefully, if not, I'm gonna put it somewhere. If you guys need help rebuilding your credit card, I 100% stand behind Sable. I'm finna show you why. I'm gonna show you why. Some of the reasons I already mentioned, but we finna go over it. All right. So look, this is all you gotta do. You put the deposit down. You choose your credit limit. So if you want to start out with $100, you can start out with $100. If you want to start out with $200, you can start out with $200. Other secure cards have a minimum balance of $300 no matter what. You need at least $250 or $300 to start. Well, some people might not have that to start out with. I know income tax season coming on, but you can start this card before income tax, and then by the time income tax season over with, you know, you can start working on your credit to fix your credit, and next thing you know, voila, you be ready to purchase a new car instead of buy that $2,000 car with your income tax that ain't gonna be running in about 6 months. Listen, I'm preaching on that. So look, you could put down your deposit. It doesn't matter. So you put $100 deposit down. You can put a $50 deposit down if you want to. I don't think it has a deposit limit. So once you put that down, I'm here to tell you, as soon as you open up the account, you're gonna get, if you don't have, I take this back. If you have maybe one account, maybe two. If you have possibly less than 2 credit cards already, or maybe just 1 credit card or whatever the case, or none, you're going to get 25 to 30 points for opening an account, period. What's your credit score right now? 595? All right, you're going to go up to a 615 or something like that, just like that, for opening up a credit line, trade line. Simple, period. Open it up. It's your money. Open it up. All right, so you spend responsibly, and Sable actually helps you reach a milestone faster and graduate to the unsecured card. So they are talking about trying to graduate you in like 4 months. Imagine if you started out with a secure card and we dropped this $100 today, or we dropped this $150 today, or we dropped this whatever you drop. Imagine if you started working on your credit just on the rebuild part, and once you got the 20 points for opening it up, and then you got the other 20, 30 points for making on-time payments for the first 3 months. Now, guess what they're gonna do? They're going to send you a check in the mail and get your money back. But they're going to keep the card open. So now you got an unsecured credit card, and now you get your money back. So if it was me, I would encourage you to put at least $300 on there. But if you don't got it, hey, start with something, right? All right. So look, when you graduate, they say you can graduate to the unsecured credit card in as fast as 4 months and get 100% of your secure deposit back with no credit check or no negative impact on your score. Secure cards are so big because you don't apply for them unless they're the major companies. If they're the major companies, you do apply for them, but they still don't hit you as a negative impact on your as an inquiry. So that's why they got keywords rebuild, because they show you that your payment history and your account utilization is the bulk of your credit file, and that's a known fact. Everybody knows that. So if you never miss a payment, or you try your best not to miss a payment, and you just make on-time payments, keep your credit utilization file down below that 30%, then you can't help but to have good credit. It's impossible to have bad credit if you just follow those easy steps. So let's go over what they got, what they bring. I want to show y'all this. I really do. I really do. I really. This is what they got to offer. This is the good stuff, right? All right. So 2% cash back on the things that you really buy. So they allow you to get 2% cash back on Amazon, Spotify, Netflix, Uber Eats, Hulu, Whole Foods, and maybe some more, but I know they just put these on. If it's not some more, it don't even matter. You can get 2% on all this stuff that you buy. So just imagine you connecting your monthly Netflix account. If it's coming out of your checking account, why not change your method of payment on file and have it come out of your credit card? Some people always say, I don't even know what I can use my credit card for because I'm just so nervous. You can use it for this type of stuff. You got Hulu, you got Netflix, and you love Amazon. I don't recommend using it for Amazon because some of y'all be acting a fool with that Amazon account. I might not recommend that. But if you did, you get 2% cash back. All right. So that'd be a good way to get a lot of money. If you're the type of person that you really blow up Amazon, you really could get a lot of your money back, right? But anyway, if you don't do it for nothing else other than the monthly subscription accounts, think about that. You got to pay that anyway, right? With your debit card, right? So when you use your Hulu and your Netflix, let's say that's $15 a piece, that's $30 a month. That's going to come automatically. Then that bill is going to be due. When that bill is going to be due, you normally would have paid it with your debit card right anyway, right? But your debit card is going to be linked to make the payment immediately. So that's how you slowly build up that good history. That's how you slowly learn how to manage your credit card spending wisely. For some of you people that still don't trust yourself, just use it for your subscriptions. All right, so then you get 1% on everything else. So these type of cashback offers you have to get with a nice cashback rewards program. You can get that with Sable. That's with your own money. That's crazy. I tell people all the time, I use my cashbacks because I got AirPods, I got my AirPods, I got my wife's AirPods. I take trips. I took this when I just went to Dallas. I bought my plane ticket with my cashbacks. Like that stuff come in handy. I don't never use my debit card. I just connect everything to my credit card so I can get the cashbacks. And then I just be taking free trips and be doing all kind of stuff. Cell phone damage protection. I told you I'm finna read this like a PowerPoint, like I'm in school. So people this out. Sable provides coverage in the event that your covered cell phone is stolen or damaged if your cell phone bill is charged to your credit card. How many of y'all paying by like $9 or $10 a month for that insurance, right? How many of y'all doing that? Don't all raise your hand at once. Y'all paying for that insurance. Imagine if you just use your Sable card to make your automatic payment of your cell phone bill. We know you're going to pay it. You need it. It's going to come out the same amount every month. You can use your Sable card for that. And guess what? You can go tell AT&T or Verizon, hey, y'all can take off my damage protection. I already got somebody that's going to protect my phone. You can't beat that. All right. Let's talk what else they got. Rental car insurance. What is that, you ask? All right, let me tell you. We'll help you pay for the physical damage and the theft of most vehicles through MasterCard rental insurance protection. Boy, they is blowing this chat up today, ain't they? Cut that off. All right, so what does that mean? How many times y'all went into the top car rental places, whether it was Enterprise or Hertz or whoever, and then, they pretty much, they did a good job or maybe a bad job of upselling you into some damage protection, right? Sometimes it's needed, sometimes it's not. For the most part, if you finna stay local, I'd say trust your driving. If you know you finna get on the road, you never know what can happen. So now you don't even got to get that damage protection, but you still covered. So that alleviates a lot of the worry, but then a lot of the price, because you could get a rental car for like $50 a day and end up paying $20 in protection, right? So now if you got that for a whole week, you paying an extra $100 in insurance. That you really want to spend that extra $100 on your trip, right? Well, guess what? Reserve the car on your Sable card. When you come back, companies like Enterprise, they allow you to switch the method of payment. So a lot of people, they just put the hold on their credit card. So now guess what? You freed up a lot of extra funds because, if you go to a car rental place, they always say, I need the price of the rental plus a deposit, right? Or plus a $250 deposit, $250 deposit, or however much deposit. So now if your rental if you was budgeted to spend $500 to go spring break in 2 months, and y'all finna take this little, group trip, and you budget to spend $500, Well, they're gonna put a deposit on top of that, right? So now they're gonna hold $750. So now they hold 250 of your available funds in your bank account. Put it on your Sable Card. All it's gonna be is an authorization. It's gotta have enough money available now. So don't be, if you got the Sable Card with the little limit, you're gonna have to drop some funds on the Sable Card. You have to put like $500 balance or $1,000 balance. But anyway, it's just gonna be an authorization. It's gonna be a hold on your Sable Card. That's what you use for the car rental, right? If you were to have an accident, then you will finish out the payment with the car rental because you want that to pay for that, right? Correct. If you want to leave it on the card, cool. If you don't, and you want to pay for it with your debit card because you don't want to put that amount of money on your Sable Card, that's cool too. Because you just go to Enterprise and say, I want to change my method of payment. You just basically use it just for authorization. So now you covered yourself in the event that something happens. Now you're saving an extra $100 to $200 because now you don't have to get the insurance. Listen, I just saved y'all so much money. I don't even want to talk about it no more. All right, zero liability policy. Sable guarantees you won't be held liable for unauthorized purchases that show up on your card. All right, this is major. In this day and age, it's so many scammers. They know how to get your information, and boy, they work hard at scamming. I just feel like if they worked hard at building an app or building something, these folks would be millionaires. But yeah, they just like to steal from people. So that's my soapbox on that. But why not be 100% prepared, 100% protected? You have zero liability. Zero liability. So if you're the type of person, I'm the type of person, I'm not gonna even lie to you guys. I don't even use my debit card at all anymore. I haven't seen cash in I don't know how long. Just being transparent. My kids got cash because people give my kids money. That's about it. But I don't use my debit card. And the reason I don't is because my debit card used to be linked to everything. So if my debit card got hacked, Bank of America ain't getting that money back. That money gone. I don't know. Y'all heard that noise? Well, anyway, they ain't getting that money back. That money is gone. That's going to annoy me. Somebody's alarm going on. That ain't my car, so I'm in a good neighborhood. All right. So imagine if you have zero liability. So the main thing that I always say I use my credit card for is I don't have to worry about if somebody hacking into my information. I'm getting that back. It ain't even my money. But regardless, they gonna get their money back. Put it that way. So they don't work hard to get your money back, but they'll work hard to get their money back. So that's why I put everything on my credit card. I don't care what it is. It's on my credit card. Because then at the end of the month, when I got to make that payment, all that cash I was going to spend anyway, I don't touch it. That's the responsible thing. I just pay my credit card off. And that's how my credit card be fluctuating. So like that's how, honestly, that's how my credit score be going up and down. That's the only way my credit score goes up and down because I ain't missing the payment. I don't care what it is. I pay the minimum. I don't want y'all to think that like people don't go through hard times. I go through hard times all the damn time. Like I've been telling y'all, my truck in the shop, and it's still in the shop. It's been in the shop over a month. We ain't had a check in this house except Tasha's check in like over 45 days. I go through hard times like everybody else, but I charge everything on my credit card. When I get a couple checks, I'm gonna pay it off, you know. But that's the only way my bad boy fluctuate. So like I just got a notification the other day, my 800 something credit score dropped down to a 770 because I've been on a spending spree. But I'm about to make a payment and you know I'm gonna go back up. All right, price protection. Sable will reimburse you for the difference in price on eligible items should you find the same item for a lower price. What? Hold on, I gotta read that again. DJ, bring that back. Sable will reimburse you for the difference in price on eligible items should you find the items at a lower price. Hold on. So you mean to tell me if I go out and buy this HP computer and it's an eligible item, and then I go out and find out I got it from Walmart, but I find out Best Buy had it for cheaper, you gonna give me the difference? Come on, y'all. These folks giving away money, ain't it? Hey, listen, I shouldn't even have to read nothing else. I am though. I'm gonna read one more. Purchase assurance. Sable provides coverage for the most new items purchased with your Sable provides coverage for most new items purchased with your Sable credit card that are damaged and stolen within 90 days of the date of purchase. So that's some pretty good purchase assurance right there. So if anything happens to your product and it's damaged, how many times y'all go to Walmart and y'all get some electronic and they say, do you want that blah 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 for an extra $30, $40, $50, and you sitting there thinking about it and you really do want it, you really want to get it, but then you like, well, I just came to Walmart to save some money. So now if I get that extra warranty or insurance, that defeats the purpose of me coming to Walmart, right? But regardless, if something was to happen within those 90 days, you can bring it back, with to that place. But if it's damaged or stolen, you can't bring it back, right? So if it's damaged or stolen, guess what? It looks like they're gonna reimburse you. Listen, let me take this screenshot off. Let me take this screenshot off. All right, I just want to see something. Oh, it says, what's that? Never miss a payment. Set up auto pay, track your payments go friendly. Okay. All right. So that's common sense. Y'all should know to be setting up auto pay. All right, let me go back to StreamYard. All right, I ain't sharing my screen no more. All right, you guys. Well, I've been on for like 20 minutes. Man, I've been on for a long time, bro. Don't be feel liking it. But anyway, I just want to dive in real quick just to show y'all the benefits of that Sable. I'm gonna attach the link, send in my bio. If you want to sign up, if you want to get some more information, just holler at me, let me know. But this is perfect for the people that are trying to rebuild their credit and the people that can't get credit cards. This is the perfect secure card because whatever deposit you put down, you're getting that money back after you make consecutive on-time payments. That's the biggest takeaway from this. That's what I want you all to take away from this is, and starting a secure card, you don't have to worry about the inquiry. You're going to receive points instantly as soon as they report that first month. And then once you make consecutive on-time payments, you're going to receive another boatload of points. So that's 20, 30 more extra points you're going to get. But also you're going to get a check in the mail with your deposit back. And then you're going to keep that line of credit open. And I'm quite sure as you continue to spend responsibly, they're going to increase your limit. So, so anyway, I'm about to get back to my my piano lessons. But yeah, if y'all need any information on it, just let me know. This is a game changer for a lot of people. If you're in the process of rebuilding your credit, you need to go to Sable. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna holler at y'all, let y'all know. Oh, also, just quick plug. I'm gonna put it on my story too. I'm being in Memphis this weekend. We having a huge event in Memphis this weekend at 12 o'clock. Y'all gonna see details in my stories. So yeah, I'm gonna be in the city. So y'all come out and see your boy.